Hi, superstars. It's time for math. We are on lesson 14-3. Describe and compare by weight. Let's look at our first problem. Marta has a pencil and a book. She wants to put the lighter object in her backpack. How can she figure out which object is lighter? Draw the objects where they belong on the balance scale. So we're going to draw those two objects on this scale. One is lighter than the other. So which one do you think is lighter, the pencil or the book? The pencil. So the pencil will not be pushing down on the balance scale as much as the book because it's heavier. So it's going to push down on that balance scale. So where do you think the book would go? The book would probably or most likely go here because it is heavier. So it's pushing down. And the pencil, which is lighter, would go over here because it's not pushing down as much compared to that book. So the heavier object is the book, and it's pushing down on the scale because it weighs more. And the lighter object is the pencil. Let's watch our video.
Look at the scale. An apple is on one side and a cherry is on the other. Which fruit is heavier?
Okay, do you see how the apple is pushing that balance scale down? So that means that it is heavier, the apple.
The apple is heavier. How do you know the apple is heavier than the cherry? The side with the apple is lower. Look, two apples are on the scale now. Which apple is heavier? Neither apple is heavier. They weigh the same. The weight of the first apple is equal to the weight of the second apple. How do you know they are equal? Neither side of the scale is down. The scale has a melon on it now. Which fruit is lighter? The apple is lighter. How do you know the apple is lighter? The side with the apple is higher. Which fruit is heavier? The melon is heavier. How do you know? The side with the melon is down.
Now you know how to use a scale to tell which objects are heavier and which are lighter.
Let's look at number 1 in our guided practice. So you're going to draw a circle around the heavier object and mark an X on the lighter object. Or you're going to underline the objects if they are the same weight. So number 1, which of those objects looks heavier? The TV or the CD player or the CD? It looks like the TV would be heavier and this CD would probably be lighter. Same thing for number 2. So which one looks lighter to you? Well, this looks lighter. It's a picture, and this book is heavier. Let's look at number 3. You have a computer and you have a cell phone. So which one looks heavier? The computer, that is right. And this cell phone looks like it is lighter. Number 4, we have a box of crayons And then it looks like we have one crayon. So which do you think would be heavier? The box of crayons. So this crayon by itself would be lighter. We're continuing to number 5. We are going to draw a circle around the heavier object and mark an X on the lighter object, or underline the objects if they are the same weight. So we see here, number 5, we have 2 slices of bread. It looks like one has swirls in it and one doesn't. What do you think? Is one heavier than the other? It looks like they might weigh the same. So we're going to underline it. They look like they weigh the same. All right, let's look at number 6. We have a backpack and then we have some paper. Which one do you think is heavier? The backpack. Looks like the paper would be lighter. All right, number 7. We have an orange and we have a cherry. Which fruit would be heavier? Yes, the orange would be heavier than the cherry. Number 8, we have this larger clock, and then we have a smaller alarm clock. Which looks heavier? The larger clock looks heavier, and this looks lighter. Number 9, we have some bananas. So we have a bunch of bananas, and then we have one single banana. So which would be heavier? Of course, the bunch of bananas. And the single banana would be lighter. All right, number 10. We have this bracelet with a lot of charms on it. And we have a ring. The bracelet looks like it's heavier and the ring is lighter. All right, let's go to the next page. We are at our independent practice, and you know what that means. You are going to do this independently. So for 11 all the way to number 14, you're going to draw a circle around the heavier object and mark an X on the lighter object. Or you're going to underline the objects if they are the same weight. For number 15, you're going to draw an object that is the same weight as that crayon. Let's go down to number 16 now. You're going to draw 2 objects. You're going to draw the heavier object in the space next to the lower side of the scale, and you're going to draw the lighter object in the space next to the higher side of the scale. Good job, superstars. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.